So this is gonna be a little smaller topic. I'm pretty sure you guys have not heard anyone else talk about it, but apparently now with the Sniperwolf stuff, and now we got a guy visiting the grave of a guy he hates through the internet. Now you're probably wondering who is this person? I don't know who the guy is. This guy in the red flannel. Don't know who he is. Not saying that because I know people say that to be a dickhead. No, I'm saying that because I genuinely don't know him, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that watch me who probably didn't know me a couple of months ago, or I don't know. I'll guarantee you this guy probably wouldn't know me. So I'm not saying that to be an asshole. But there's this guy named YoungRippa59. I don't know what's Rippa's real name. I don't even know if he makes that public. I assume he is because he is now a comic book artist. Now, if you have been following me for over a year, you guys know I used to critique Young Rippa a lot. I used to be very critical of him, and even when he released his Rippaverse comic, I was still kind of critical with how he marketed it, but ultimately, I still respect it because it's hustle culture. I don't mean to tell you guys this, but that's just how capitalism works. If you want something to work, you gotta use everything to your advantage and do as you can, and then you'll succeed. Now, for some reason, all the time, I always get or not notifications, but I get Twitter posts just going on my recommended talking about Young Rippa this, Young Rippa that. Now I don't know enough about him to really even know what the complaint is. I know the beginning of this complaint is because he promoted himself as Marvel and DC have gone woke. His comic is going to try to replace that. Do I think it'll ever happen? No. Marvel and DC have loads of decades ahead of him right now. And if Rippa really wants to succeed, he would have to make like multiple really great stories come out in some like 10 decade span or something, and hope that somehow that works. And I hope it does because I like it when people get into creative stuff. To me, if I ever become big on YouTube and if I ever get a good amount of viewers or whatever, I hope I can not just do YouTube, but I hope I can push a project outside of that. That's a passion project that can work. Do I think it'll ever happen? I don't know. I gotta work for it. But I still respect the hustle. I respect any businessman who knows how to make money. As long as you're not doing it in a wrong, immoral way, I don't really give a fuck. That's just how life works. You gotta make money, you gotta make your paper somehow, because eventually you gotta pay the bills for your kids, your wife, or whatever. But this guy and his Twitter account is called Moronic Opinions. Oh no, it's Oh no Jazilla, but his name is Moronic Opinions. So he posted a tweet saying, "Back home from my trip, thought I'd go pay my respects on behalf of my fellowship," and it's a video
Well,
of him.
folks, well, folks, here's the man himself. I thought I would take it upon myself on this nice fall Arkansas morning to come pay my sincerest respects to him. Well,
Okay,
folks,
so there's the clip that he recorded, and then after that, took a picture of himself with, right there, just vibing on the tombstone. Now, you're probably asking, what is a tombstone? The tombstone is of young Ripa's, what is it? I think it's its dad or grandpa. It's We know for sure it's a family member of his. Um, yeah, I think it's his dad or his grandpa. I'm not exactly sure because again, this is something so small that even if you did research, you probably wouldn't be able to figure it out. But there's that. And so I saw it. And usually when I hear anything about Ripa, it just seems like it's just a bunch of people mad at him for going this alternate route of trying to market his comics into being anything that's not modern day Marvel DC. I have not picked up a comic since 2018, really. I mean, I have, but that's when I go to like Second and Charles and I just look at the cover and then look a little bit in between the pages, and that's about it. I've I just stopped reading comics, not because of any wokeness or anything like that. It's because I just lost interest in comics quite a long time ago. Never really do. And even when I go back to reading a comic, usually I just go on YouTube or I go on Spotify and I put like an audio version of a comic. Like a couple of days ago, I listened to the entire Infinity Gauntlet book because I think that's a great book. There's Watchmen I really love, Dark Knight Returns. And even before then, I was never the biggest comic fan. I always love superheroes. You guys know I love superheroes, bro. Look, just look at my background. Marvel poster, Batman vs Superman, Infinity War. Like, I love superhero stuff. I love Marvel. I love DC. Oh, and you can even see my background. It's literally some Funko Pops there, and that's Zack Snyder's Justice League right there. And I've never been the biggest comic fan. It was just occasionally I would read a comic. I was always a movie guy. I straight up will say that. I was always a movie or cartoons guy. To me, when I think of prime Batman, I think of like the Batman animated series, or prime Spider-Man. I think of Spectacular Spider-Man, those Toby movies. When I think of prime versions of a lot of characters, usually it comes from an animated show or from a movie. I'm not the biggest comics fan, so even from the get-go, I was never gonna watch Rippa's comic or whatever. I hope it's good. I don't know. It didn't really interest me. It just seemed like another generic hero. Again, I don't know. However, there's a difference between making a comic and doing something this personal. Now, this is a real tweet from Dick Masterson. What a funny name, bro. Your name is Dick. His tweet says, if Eric's ancestor. Oh, wait. Okay, now I know Eric's. Why did I not pay attention? Eric is Rippa's name. So it says, if Eric's ancestors didn't want to get made fun of, they should have raised their children to handle criticism. Now, again, I don't know the history or the context as to why any of this is happening. I don't know if Eric's done anything wrong. I don't freaking know, nor do I care. At the end of the day, it's just a comic book, bro. There's a lot more important things to happen. There's children dying in the Gaza. I do not care about anything that's a comic book, all right? I don't care. But what I do care about is disrespecting a human being and disrespecting someone's family. Now, like I said in the Sniperwolf situation is far more worse. The Sniperwolf situation, she went up to somebody's house, took a picture, put the address public to millions of people, and she could have potentially harmed him, especially with the criminal record that she has. With this situation, he went to a gravestone and took a picture of one of his dead ancestors, kind of to mock him. Now, me, when someone's in conflict and when someone's having beef or something like that, to me, it's always about the two individuals involved. You never get the family involved. You don't get the kids involved, especially. You don't get the cousins. You don't get anyone involved unless those people happen to be in the situation itself. Like, for example, let's say if it was Rippa and his brother were going after someone or something like that, then I would understand critiquing the brother, mocking the brother, or just doing something like that. But other than that, leave the people out of it. When I have an issue with someone, I talk to them about it. I don't just be like, "Oh, by the way, your girlfriend looks ugly. Oh my God, your son looks gay." Like, I'm not gonna be that way. Usually, it's just gonna be me talking about the person. Like, if me and Rippa have an issue, me and Eric have an issue, I'm gonna talk about Rippa. I'm gonna talk about Eric and whatever he does, he himself does. No one in his family, because at the end of the day, it's stupid to get into drama with someone who doesn't know you or has no involvement with that. Like, just imagine you're going by your day and then someone just randomly has beef with you because they have beef with a family member of yours. Like, that's stupid. That is buffoonery. And this is even more stupid, but it's not just stupid going to someone's graveyard and taking a picture and mocking, because that is what you were trying to do. You were trying to mock him in a way. But it becomes beyond disrespectful when you actually go to their grave and take a picture of it. That is beyond disrespectful. Now, you happen to run into it, okay, that's by accident. But knowing that you already knew the name of his ancestor and you went there and you already explained that you did go there for Ripa, that is beyond creepy. And there's people glamorizing it. There's people glamorizing all that. It's so beyond, so stupid. And this guy saying, "Oh, if Eric's ancestors didn't want to get made fun of, they should have raised their children to handle criticism." What does that have to do with the ancestor? The hell did he do? it's it's so terminally online. And tend to defend this, bro. Okay, let me talk. Let me. What's his name? Dick Masterson. This isn't doxing. This is a public tweet, by the way. Dick Masterson. How would you react if, let's say, your mom's dead? Not saying she is, just saying let's hypothetically. And if she is, I don't freaking know. And clearly, I don't care what you think because you have already disrespected somebody else's family member. So, calm down. Shh, shh. Calma, calma. So, how would you react if your mom died, the person you love most, and I went to their graveyard and took a picture of it the same way this guy did? What was the pose this guy did? Did he do a hand? Oh, he just did the peace sign. If I did that and took a picture and sent it to you, how do you think you would feel? Me personally, I would feel that's a personal attack. I would feel like, why are you getting my family involved and why are you taking pictures with it? It's silly. It's absolutely silly and stupid. That's how I would feel. But if your justification is because of criticism or anything like that, I guess every YouTuber in the world, you should take pictures with their dead relatives. And I know people are like, well, this isn't bad because the person's already dead, so there's no harm, no foul. It's not about that. It's about respect and what you give and what you get. Because I guarantee you, no matter how much you hate Eric, I guarantee you, whatever situation's going on, it's not really that bad. At most, from what I've seen, and again, I don't know the whole details, it just seems like maybe his comics are bad and he's overpricing them, or he's trying too much to go into this we're not Marvel or DC because we're not woke kind of thing going on. Regardless of what's going on, you don't disrespect someone's dead family member. You don't. And if you do, and this is just me personally, if I see a person doing this, you can fuck off. You can go just fuck off to an island and just never talk to society again. I don't care that much. There's always a sign of respect. When I'm in an argument with someone, I always have that level of respect with someone that I expect to be given back. The way you treat others is the way people would treat you. That's the way the world works. And if you're telling me that you're fine with taking pictures of a guy you're beefing with online's dead ancestors, then to me, you deserve no respect. I say this to every individual. If you don't give me respect, I ain't giving you respect back. And I would expect the bare minimum to be is not taking pictures with my dead relatives. Like, is that too hard to ask for? Is that like a hot take now? Is that really the hot take where, oh, but I really wanted to take pictures of your dead ancestors? Why? Are you that gay? Are you that fucking stupid? Are you that pathetic that you have the time in the world that instead of making more money, hitting the gym, reading your Bible, instead of doing all those amazing things, instead you're taking pictures of a guy online's dead ancestor and you find that cool? I don't know, man, but me personally, that just seems pathetic. That just seems stupid. Critique Eric all you want. Make videos. Start a YouTube channel. Make videos critiquing Eric. I've critiqued Eric in the past, back when I did my old content. But never bring up the family. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. One day, Dick and... fucking what kind of gay ass name is Dick? Dick and Moronic Opinions, oh no, Jazilla. What you've now done is you made it open range to now you and your family. That's what you kind of did right now. And I hope no one ever, I really hope nothing ever happens to you when it comes to that scenario. To me, I believe love thou neighbor. That's obviously in the Bible. But to me, I'm not going to feel bad if someone does the same to you, where they take a picture of your dead ancestors. My belief, and this is genuinely what I believe, I think these two gentlemen have never had someone in their family pass away. That's probably possible. They've never had a grandparent pass away, and even if they had someone pass away, it may have been a family member they weren't close to at all. Because I'm going to tell you this, that's fucked up. That is another level of fucked up. Is it evil? No. But I would say it's disrespectful, and it's a completely different sign of fucking up. And I don't know how old these two gentlemen are. I'm 21 years old, and even I, being a young buck, I understand completely how fucking stupid, how pathetic this is, man. Like, it's not even something that gets me mad. This just disappoints me. I feel like a disappointed father who just heard that their son was, I don't know, vaping in class. Actually, no, nothing's more disappointing than vaping. Vaping's just gay, bro. Like, at that point, just chop off your wiener, all right? That's how pussy you are. But still, man, it's like, to me, I just feel like, the hell, bro? What did you gain from this? It's like, what did you gain? Did you call off work and you were like, hey, I can't come in today? Why is that? Oh, I'm sick. And then it's like 3 p.m. and you're heading to a graveyard of a guy you don't know, and the only resemblance of connection you have with this guy is that you're beefing with a family member of theirs online, on the internet, someone you've never met. That is pathetic. That is beyond stupid. And if you're watching this, I'm not saying this to hate on you, because I guarantee you that if these guys watch this, they're going to be like, oh, someone made a hate video on me. This isn't hating. I don't know you. I don't know your name except Dick. Change that name, all right? James name. That's a gay ass name. But I'm saying this because that's how it works in the real world. Expect to be treated the way you treat others. This is massively disrespectful. And I'm just telling you this because that's just how life works. That's what you put into the world is going to throw it back at you. That's all I'm saying. But that's all I got to say for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.